Hi, I'm Dino Tripodis, and tonight on Whiskey Business, we're on location at one of my favorite dive bars in the world, Rafters, but more importantly, also in Rafters is a food sensation called Fat Arnie's. And tonight, my guests are Christopher Beardman and Christopher Beardman. Tonight on Whiskey Business. Hi, I'm Dino Tripodis. Welcome to Whiskey Business, the podcast not so much about whiskey as it is one with whiskey. And if the surroundings seem not normal, it's because it's not. We're at Rafters. Rafters on Indianola Avenue right here in Clintonville. Lovely burg of Clintonville. And inside Rafters, how many months has it been now?
Going on 6 months.
6 months is a food sensation, as I mentioned in the tease, Fat Arnies. And we're going to be talking about what Fat Arnies is, how it came to be. And I just want to say right out of the gate, first of all, a couple things. John Whitney, nice to have you back. John missed our last podcast. Hey. Chip Cosell, still on the mend.
Yeah, thank you.
We talked about Chip's issues before. Greg Hansberry is still
good to be back.
Greg Hansberry.
I apologize.
And, I want to thank Lisa and Rafters for letting us come in here and take up some space tonight because it's good to be where the food is actually made. Yeah?
Correct,
yeah. Christopher Beardman Jr. Christopher Beardman.
Second.
The second?
He's the second.
He's the second.
Yeah. We made sure that he was not a junior just for family reasons. We didn't want him to be
so
called.
you're the second.
I am not. No, he's the second.
He's not junior.
He's not a junior.
He's not a junior. He's the second.
Yes.
Oh,
Very important.
Like royalty.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
should you become monarchs or kings,
Yes.
he would be Christopher Beardman the second.
Correct.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. Basically, the culinary skills behind Fat Arnies.
Yes.
First of all, let's just talk about Fat Arnies, what it is, and what can people expect when they come to Rafters and eat at Fat Arnies, which people are doing, I might add, at an increasing rate week after week after week after week.
What can we expect?
Yes,
from Fat
what can we
Arnies?
expect from Fat Arnies?
I think
When you come here.
So we do have a couple staple items. We do have like a classic burger that's actually really good. I mean, classic.
And if I interrupt you
go ahead.
repeatedly, it's only because I'm excited and sharing the enthusiasm that I've heard from other people. I've had the burger. The burger is amazing. The burger is amazing. You can get it to go if you want to, but I strongly suggest that you eat it here because it is a handful. It is a massive, great tasting burger.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
You're welcome.
We have a couple staple items, and then we do change it up a little. We do change it up a little bit. So some of the things that we do are like empanadas. We actually sell more empanadas than anything.
As well,
which is
you
weird.
should.
Yeah.
Or what I posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Empanadas, please.
Yeah.
Because they're so good.
Yeah. And we like to change up the menu. I just kind of like cooking what I want to cook. I want to, I asked my wife, and so a lot of things are, I guess you could say, Latino leaning in a sense. My background, my wife's background, and just seems more comfortable that way. But we like to change it up. But we just did carnitas de bolillo and bolillo bread. We do chicharrón every weekend. Before that, we had a chicken sandwich that was really popular, and everybody wanted to come back, and it had its time, so we had to change it up again. And
when the chicken went away, it was a sad time.
it was.
It was a sad time.
I brought it back for a couple of days just because.
Just be popular
Yeah,
demand.
it was popular demand.
Well, it's good to make people want something
Yeah.
back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't take
But-
anything for granted because you never know when it's going to go away. Now, how did your? I've known you since you were a kid, and I've known your father since he was a kid. Because I am older than you, Christopher Beardman. I'm older than you.
A lot.
A lot
Yeah,
older than
a lot.
you. I've known your pops for a long time. So
Yeah.
how did you get your pops involved in this? Or is he involved in this?
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's actually his idea to start it here. So actually, Fat Arnies was supposed to start a couple years ago when we were living in Ecuador, and started out. We just like the name. We like the name a lot. So it was supposed to be originally a pizza place, maybe in Ecuador, And then we had an idea of maybe changing it. Once it got here, it evolved into something else.
See, there's a lot of back questions.
Yeah,
there's just based on that little statement alone.
Yeah.
Let's start with the name Fat Arnie's. Who's Fat Arnie?
Fat Arnie's is actually my brother's cat
Oh,
that recently passed away.
See, I just thought it was a guy at the Italian club.
Yeah.
it could be any
Because
guy.
I was super confused about this podcast. I was like, who the fuck is Fat Arnie?
Fat Arnie could be just about anybody.
And the fact I get asked that a lot. Are you Fat
Are
Arnie?
you Fat Arnie? Aw, yeah. It's a cat. And,
a
and you
cat.
said the cat passed?
Yeah.
And was
like
the cat
maybe-
really fat?
He was huge.
Yeah.
He was huge. He had a couple nicknames, and Fat Arnie was one of them.
So
And we always just thought it was a name that's cool for like a pizza place. That's cool for a dive bar. That's cool for something.
It's
So we just pocketed the name and
And plus, you don't want to skinny anything when it comes to a resturant.
yeah,
Skinny
No, we're
Arnie,
some
no,
sandwiches,
not
Fat
eating
Arnie's,
there.
yeah.
Nope.
yeah, you know what you're getting.
yeah,
Yeah, because the portions are. So we're gonna have some stuff tonight, right?
We are, yeah.
What are we gonna be able to sample this evening?
We're gonna do some of the mojo pork empanadas that we do, which are probably our most famous empanada.
Oh, those are good.
We do a classic Italian sub. It's called Apollonia, for those who get the reference.
The Godfather
Yeah,
reference.
yeah.
Yeah. And it is, boys. The sub is massive. It's huge. And what else?
And we're gonna do some chicharron, which is popular. We only have it on the weekends, usually just Saturdays.
Yeah.
And if there's anything left over, we sell them on Sundays.
Yeah, and the reason we're doing this podcast, we're recording this on a Monday night because you're closed on Mondays.
Closed on
right?
Mondays.
Closed on
Closed on
Mondays.
Mondays and Tuesdays.
Mondays and Tuesdays because you need that time to
Correct. Yeah.
prep, relax, and then get ready. Because once you start on Wednesday, it's go, 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 go.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. How's it worked out here with being inside Rafters?
It's been it's been great. I mean, we've had a lot of support from just the local community, from anybody else outside of the neighborhood too. I mean, you were well received all around.
Definitely. Regulars
Yeah.
have welcomed us. Lisa, she's just phenomenal. Can't say enough about Lisa. She's just great to work with.
Well, I remember many of the time that we've sat here and tipped a few. We've looked at that kitchen and said, "What a shame that kitchen is dormant and just sits there." How great would it be if that kitchen was operating again?
Right.
And it proved to be a little bit more challenging when it actually went into motion, huh?
Really nothing that was not expected. Kind of knew what we were getting into, in the extent of, the rework. I guess really no surprise, honestly, after we, made that, we got the thumbs up from Lisa eventually. And so we started looking at it and then, we kind of knew what we were getting into at that point.
Gotcha. So, my back questions. I want to go back even further because before you went I want to know why you went to Ecuador. But before that, you were working in one of the, when I say, let me put the air quotes, one of the restaurants in Columbus, Ohio.
Before I went to Ecuador, that would have been Lindy's.
Lindy's, yeah. You were at Lindy's. I mean, you were, and what were you were cooking there?
Yeah, I worked saute at Lindy's.
Yeah. You say it so casually. I mean,
Yeah.
they just don't hire anybody off the street to do that.
It's one of the top
You gotta-
restaurants in Columbus.
Yeah,
if
you
you're-
have to
if
be.
you're not
You have to have a
familiar.
skill set.
Yeah.
You have to have a
Usually.
skill set.
So I remember I put on my resume there because before that I already traveled to Ecuador. And I mean, long story short, I would go to Ecuador with like very little money sometimes just to meet my girlfriend at the time. And I would have to sell things like empanadas just to just to sustain myself there. So I actually put that on my resume at Lindy's. Like between mezzo and whatever, I sold empanadas in South America on the street. And then I think that's kind of what got the attention. It was a little bit different than the other resumes, maybe.
Maybe it stuck out.
So yeah, as soon as I got
Stood
hired,
out.
I remember I met the sous chefs, and that was the first thing they mentioned. It's like, oh, you're the guy who sold empanadas, like in South
Now, did
America.
you actually have a shop in Ecuador?
No, I sold them on the street.
Just sold
Some
sold
popular
empanadas?
you would see there in Ecuador. Yeah, I sold them on the street.
So the equivalent of a food truck, or not even a food truck?
No,
What-
I had a basket.
You had a basket. Where'd you make the? Yeah.
I had
Where'd
a
you make?
basket with a towel to keep them warm, I guess.
And they sold like hotcakes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
as long as I made between 25 bucks a day, I was good.
You could live in Ecuador?
I could live in Ecuador, yeah.
For $25 a day.
Yeah, I mean, I could leave cheap, but I could live. Mm-hmm.
And you were there for a while.
As long as my visa let me live, because I didn't have my residency visa at that time.
Gotcha.
So I had my girlfriend, and I would go visit her, and then I'd get my 3 months with my passport and extend the visa for another 3 months.
You went to go see him in Ecuador, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful country.
Right. And were you with him when he was selling the empanadas? On
I
the street?
wasn't, but we talked to him frequently. He always called his mother, and so we'd hear about, the little boy that bought 3 empanadas and was questioning him, and just you remember that little guy?
Mm-hmm, I do. Yeah.
We heard the stories.
Well, when are we gonna eat?
I got the oven ready right now.
Is there?
Yep.
Are we ready?
Yep. I'll go put everything in the oven right now.
You put everything in the oven
Yeah,
right now.
uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
we want to try this stuff
Yeah, for
right
sure.
here
I got it ready.
on the
Yep.
podcast, and I'll talk to your pops.
All
for
right,
a second.
perfect.
Or
I'll do
you
that.
need his help.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, are you? Do you cook?
I try.
Did your son teach you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've picked up a lot of good information from him. As the time he spent. He lived with us when they came back. So lived with us until they.
Where'd the skill
found an
set come
apartment.
from?
I have no idea. It's just what he's always done. He loved it, and that's.
Does your wife cook?
Oh, she does not. She's good at what she likes. She likes several things, and those are the only things that she'll really cook. But she does them very well.
And what ethnicity is your wife?
My wife is Mexican.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so where did the Ecuador thing come in? Did he just wanted to go?
He had a friend that was Ecuadorian here. Went to Thomas Worthington together, and so he still had family there. So when he graduated, they were really just working and then leaving. They would travel Mexico, Ecuador, just wherever until they ran out of money, and then they'd come home,
That's fun.
work, and then leave again.
See, I thought it was like a family thing, but he
I do
kind of ventured off and did his own
I do kind
thing.
of remember
That's
that
great.
he would that he was kind of living the life.
Yeah.
Man. He was like, yeah. I'll go till I run out of cash, come home, make
That's
some
what
more
he did.
cash, and then go again.
Yeah.
Which is what you should do when you're young.
And I agree.
Yeah.
At the time, I was thinking, what are you doing? You need a job, you need a 401k, you need these things, but it's like, no, I was way off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not where your thought process is now
No.
either. As you,
No.
because you as an entrepreneur and a businessman, and you've done very well for yourself. You've been very successful.
Yeah.
All your life.
Agreed.
And
Thank
now you're making empanadas in your son's restaurant.
I'm trying to make empanadas. You can definitely tell the ones I've made versus the ones he's
Seriously?
made. Oh,
we don't
yeah.
want. We need some quality control.
Oh no,
here.
he's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, they just keep me in the front window, and I'll take orders. They don't let me touch anything else, and that's the way it should be.
Now he's gonna go get some of the food. What's your favorite thing?
It honestly depends on what day it is and what I'm feeling. Sometimes I feel like just a good classic burger, and so I'll get the burger. Empanadas, the Apollonia is solid, but it's a commitment. So
It's a commitment. What do you mean by
it's
that?
a big sandwich.
As far as the sandwich goes.
The Apollonia is the spicy Sicilian.
It's a sub.
Italian sub. Yeah,
It's a sub.
Yeah.
An Italian sub.
Yeah.
But it's
Quite a bit of meat, cheese. The little spicy.
you're killing him because he just got done. He just had some heart issues,
Oh.
so he's like, I can't have that.
Oh,
And
well, maybe you
can
don't want the
eat
pork
it?
belly
can't
either. I don't know.
remember what your restrictions are. We've been a very
good
we've
Lord.
been a very ill-fated podcast here in the last 6
I'll
months.
still eat it. I'll still have a bite or two.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to eat a whole sub.
No. Hansberry, you can eat.
Bring it on.
Okay, I was gonna say
The
you were
littlest
shaking
guy
your
here.
head like no.
No, I'm
guess
in,
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I say I don't really have a favorite, it depends on what mood I'm in or what I had the day before. Honestly, we have a small menu. He does everything right. He's not overloaded with different ingredients and trying to perfect everything. He keeps it small, and he does it each right.
That's what Gordon Ramsay says. Keep everything small so you're not overwhelmed with ordering things all the time
Yeah.
and running out of things.
Running out of stuff. Keep it simple.
It's not the Cheesecake Factory menu.
No, which is a novel. You don't want a novel.
No.
And you're not a diner where you got another 5-6 pages of stuff to choose
Right.
from where they serve everything. You keep it limited.
Keep it
and
limited.
Make sure that everything you sell is really good.
Exactly right.
All right, so you're here in this kitchen in a long time established bar here in Clintonville. Are there plans to go further with Fat Arnie's?
I'm not sure about Fat Arnies specifically, but Christopher has some other concepts that may, incorporate potential, maybe just the empanada portion. So he's got a couple of ideas that he, I think we'll end up doing something here in the somewhat near future. Yeah.
Okay. I meant to mention in the beginning of the podcast that we have no guest bottle because we're in a bar and liquor laws prohibit us bringing in our own liquor per se. So
Does your
This is,
son
Four
drink
Roses.
alcohol?
I asked him to bring over Four Roses.
we're at the mercy, if you will, of
The law.
whatever gets poured. Did you buy these, Bert?
I will.
No.
Somebody
No.
told me it was on,
It's I guess it's on my side.
I'm happy to
I
do it.
ordered
I was
them.
going to say,
I don't know who's going to
Beardman
settle
told me
up
like,
for it.
whatever you guys want to drink, it's on me. And I said, that's fine.
Put them on me.
But,
I'm fine. I'm having
No.
a great one.
What we get here? Is it? It's all Jack, isn't it?
4 Roses.
Jack or Four Roses?
Four Roses.
Four Roses.
No, I'm not shooting this. I'm gonna enjoy this. But cheers, man. Cheers. Congratulations. 6 months, and I mean any type of restaurant, right? Cheers. I mean any type of restaurant, whether it's a small kitchen like this or a big old whopping sit down. I mean, it's one of the riskiest ventures out there
Yeah,
as far
it
as
is.
a business, right?
It is.
So, what precautions have you taken to be successful?
We watch everything very close.
Yeah.
Just track everything. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do. We really just try and promote as much as we can. It's funny that one of the things that really surprised me about this is the collaborations and the support you get from other even like businesses. That they'll come in, they'll eat your sandwich, they'll post your stuff, and we actually keep a list because there's some places we've not been, so we want to make sure that we go there and enjoy their food, but that support from other like businesses, I didn't know that was a thing, and it's tremendous. It's we've had some Carolina sandwiches, we had 8 and Sands early on when we first opened. It's a little dive bar down on the south side, down on Ennis, and so we went there recently, and great little bar. They had great food. So it's even the little guys that, are coming up, they see something new and they want to try it and they want to support you. I think that's fantastic.
Let me talk about the support for a second. And you mentioned, promoting and talking about your other son, Andrew.
Yeah.
Is in charge of all the social media, right?
He is, yeah.
He
So
does an amazing
He
job.
does. He does a good job. Both of them are super creative in their own ways. So I'm the spreadsheet guy.
You are.
Yeah, he's food, and Andrew is marketing and social media, and they both kill it. They really do. My problem is I need to learn I'm learning how to stay in my own lane, and that's been
Is that
tough.
hard?
It is actually. I mean, because you're part father,
Yeah.
but
Because
so
you're in the business with him.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but you're also his dad.
exactly.
Yeah. Does that get conflicting?
I think early on, and maybe they would have a different answer, but I feel like I've kind of realized, what my role is and what I need to stay away from. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you're also dealing with potential hurting people's feelings or because now we're talking if I'm just being, if they weren't my sons, I would be saying we need this and this. We didn't hit the margin. We're the money things. And I guess you really need to pose it in a little different light, so that because you care what they feel or about their feelings, and that is it's unique.
Now, I asked because there's another project that I'm working on that I will blatantly plug called From Bottle to Bar, which will have debuted its first episode before this podcast drops. But up in Cleveland, at Cleveland Whiskey, it's a father-son operation. And one of the stories they tell is when the son was seeing how popular some of these flavored whiskeys were. And he wanted to do something flavored. The peanut butter whiskey was flying off the shelves at that particular point in time. And the dad, right. And the dad was like, no, I don't want that shit. I want to make good whiskey. I want to make good rye. I don't want to hop on the flavored bandwagon. And that was the dad. The son was more looking at the spreadsheets and seeing how all this stuff is selling. So, long story short, he said, just try this and tell me what you think about it. Just tell me what you just try it. Just have an open mind and try it. And the father drank. Goes, wow, this is really good. It was a peanut butter and chocolate mix. And he goes, this is really good. And the dad said, we should be making this. And the son was like, we already are. That's why he went behind dad and started doing it, hoping that he would see. And it is. It's one of their. It's a novelty, but it's one of their best sellers. And I don't like really sweet stuff. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, it tastes like if you pour it and chill it on ice, it's like drinking a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I couldn't drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous. Yeah. I think it was only 70 proof, so it's not going to kill you. Like some
Not
of the
right
other
away.
stuff. But if you drink enough of it,
For sure.
yeah, you get a cavity if nothing else.
Or eat an actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right. So 6 months here. How soon do you get antsy as far as wanting to expand? Like, do you want to do it like right now, or do you have to be patient?
We need to be patient.
Because you're not patient.
I am not.
You are not a patient
No,
man.
I am not.
You like things to go. I know. I say this because I've known you for 25 years.
Yes.
When you get an idea, and they're usually great ideas. Not all of them.
Not all of them.
No. You and I have made some bad decisions.
Yeah. A few come to mind as you said that. Yeah.
That's another.
Actually, some of them I want to do again.
Some of them I would like to do again as well. Thank you, Chip. I would like to do it again. But those were social decisions.
Yes.
Not business decisions. Yeah. So when you're thinking like that, where does your head go?
We actually, I was excited. So one of the dispensaries reached out to us. It was a connection through Dan Varga, the Hungarian butcher, who has been a huge supporter of us as well, and we're carrying some of his
That
products from
place
time to
is
time.
awesome.
Yes, it is.
That pastrami they make.
Oh yeah,
so
he did that
good.
this past weekend.
See?
Yeah,
See?
yeah,
Giving the love back and forth to each other.
absolutely. So yeah, so it was a contact of his, and he just didn't have the time to do it with what he had going on at his shop. So he put me in touch with them, and they have 3 dispensaries, and they wanted us. They owned the building, and they wanted us to like take the spot next to them. Just food. Is it? What is it? Is it coffee and food and empanada? What is it? But they wanted us there, and I thought it would have been, a good combination.
Sure.
Right. Weed and food.
Yeah.
Right
next to each other.
Right next to each other. You can't go wrong. But it just wasn't the right time for us. As much as I was anxious to do it, it was too soon. And I realized that.
But it's in the back of your mind, though, as a potential idea down the line.
I mean, if it's still available,
Still,
when I think we're, in a position and we're comfortable, because right now we're working on, Christopher needs to, he works a lot of hours. So that's one of the things that we need to get him to, hire and take some of that responsibility. Just that maybe he'll still do the prep. He'll still
Yeah,
do
like
that.
there should have been. He should still be sitting here, and there should have been
Exactly
somebody
right.
back there making
Yes.
making the empanadas.
But
and
he's
the-
all we got. So we're not scalable. We're not we're not there yet. So and he's working on finding some quality people to kind of take over that role.
All right. Well, let's take a break, finish our shots, and then we'll come back and eat. And we're back at Fat Arnie's in Rafters, and time to get fat. Yeah, the food is out. All right, Christopher, the second.
Yeah.
You were back there cooking all this up as we speak, and this is
That's our empanada. That's like the most famous empanada that we
the most
sell.
famous empanada, which
that
is
we
which one?
sell. It's the mojo pork. So it's like almost Cuban
mojo
style pork,
pork.
pickled jalapeno, and Chihuahua cheese.
The sauces are killer. His wife makes the
does the
sauces,
sauces.
and I highly suggest the sauces. They are
The sauces might be
absolutely
its own
phenomenal.
side business, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
So it's an ají verde, which
Chip,
is a
I feel
Peruvian
so
sauce,
bad.
and a chimichurri.
Is there anything you can eat here, Chip?
We also do, if
Nothing?
you like hot sauce, there's a house fermented habanero and Fresno
Yeah.
sauce.
Bring it over.
The hot sauce? Oh
Doesn't,
yeah.
doesn't get mixed with tomato or anything. It's just pretty much pure chile. And a little bit of carrot, onion, and
How long does that take to make you? to
1
make-
month.
1 month. It takes a full month to make it.
1 month ferment.
Why? Why does it take so long?
Just the fermentation process. It gives it that funkiness. I mean, you can go for longer, but I chose a month just to.
Do you age it in like a in a?
Bird,
Do you age it in
wait,
like a
no,
barrel
you
or
can't
anything?
fuck
You know,
me.
like a whiskey.
That would be really cool.
Run the
Eventually, I
bag
would
a
love
little
to do that. My dad gave me one of his wine. What do you call them?
The giant carboy, 6-gallon
Yeah,
carboy.
So I'm fermenting it in that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, great.
So,
remember
so
very much.
have you started in like a food truck situation, or have you been doing a food truck?
a little-
We have.
You're starting to go under a
Oh,
roof
I
now,
know.
or
Yeah, I gotta put this in.
No, we
what's
we
going on with
started
that?
right away in this right here at Rafters.
Right.
But we would like to have a food truck eventually.
gotcha? Because you can go to Rafters and then other bars.
Yeah,
with
uh-huh.
the truck, just pull
Just
up.
events and in
Yeah.
general, yeah. There's a lot of good events here in Columbus.
I mean, I know you have a limited menu, but honestly, and your father and I were talking while you were cooking everything. You could live on empanadas alone.
Yeah.
As far
Yeah,
as
yeah.
what you make and how you make them. I've not had an empanada this good, and I can't remember the little lady who made them, but I would eat
The
them.
crust is good. You know, I feel like sometimes you have empanadas and the crust is almost an afterthought. But this is, it's part of the, it makes
Yeah.
it, it's very
That's
good.
kind of what. So there's a secret in the crust. It's pork fat. That's kind of what makes it good in a sense too.
Yeah.
At the same time. Yeah.
But it's not fried.
Heart, you're killing him. You're killing him. He's gonna have a heart attack just listening to you describe it.
But it comes out flaky, and
Yeah.
even on the reheat. So even if you were to take them home and just air fry them or put them,
I
in
don't
the
think any of these are making their way home.
oven. So
But they're not fried. They
Yeah,
are
not fried,
baked.
all
Yeah.
baked.
And that's when I see empanadas, I see all of them. They're fried.
Fried,
They're
yeah.
deep fried. Yeah.
These are not fried.
These are not.
it goes a little bit Argentinian in that style.
Is that what it is, or is that wasn't a conscious choice? That is Argentinian.
I did kind of lean like as my favorite empanadas. I had a cafeteria that I liked in Ecuador a lot, and we would go to often. It was an Argentinian empanada breakfast spot, and all theirs were baked. And Argentinians are known for their empanadas, and I kind of leaned towards that way. And so it was kind of based up. But this is like a 2-year making. Like I was doing empanadas a few years ago and practicing on the dough, and is it the pork lard, is it butter, is it a mix of the two, is it what kind of flour, is it 000 or the 00, is it
Now I want you to know something.
which
I want you to know something. This is really, really good. And I'm going to take my second dose of insulin tonight because of you. And not because I have to, because I wanted to eat this and it's worth the insulin.
there you go. You heard it there. A man who's ill is willing to risk his health to eat your food. These,
chicharron.
yeah, these sell out.
These sell out.
These sell out. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Johnny. I forgot. Yeah,
John, Matt, get mad.
Can you have this shit? No, you can't have that either. Oh, you poor
Wait, real quick, before we move on from
Everything's
the
kinda
empanada,
fatty.
what other flavor, what other stuffing, what other stuffings do you have?
They do kind of change by the hour, even sometimes. We do like just a classic ground beef and cheese. We also do like a chopped Italian, we call it. So to get a salami, so it's not a traditional exactly. It's a salami, like chopped salami, pepperoni, and capicola and provolone.
Like an Italian twist, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
So not everything has to be
Yeah.
exactly authentic in a sense.
So how exciting is it to have a burger, to have a sub, which are awesome. I'm gonna try the Apollonia again, but for the stuff to be the most popular and the best selling, being the stuff that is nearest and dearest to you.
That's actually, it's pretty cool actually. So I'm always looking through the window and I'm always looking at the reactions when they buy it. And they're over here and I see them go like this. And then and, I'll give a high five or something. Like you see how they reacted to that, it feels really good.
I mean, it's
feels
saying
really
something
good.
to have a burger that stands out because there's a lot of great burgers in Columbus. Great ones. But your burger is really amazing. But the fact that this stuff is what Fat Arnie's makes his bones on.
There's a lot more love that go into the empanadas. The chicharrón, it takes time. It does.
How long does it take to
So like we do a 24-hour cure on it. And this is where I thought. There's a lot of techniques on making a chicharrón, but this is where I found the most consistent results. So I cure it for 24 hours. Basically salt and a couple other seasonings. Then I roast it about 3 hours. And then it gets cooled and pressed for another 24 hours after it roasts. So it's just a consistent result for me. So it's basically a 48-hour process in that sense before it gets sold. And then executing per order, it gets fried in its own fat. So very simple, but just those little details make a huge difference. Not rushing the process, I guess.
do you cook at home?
Not really, actually.
Good.
We don't cook.
Good.
I'll eat peanut butter and pickle sandwiches at home. Peanut butter and Dorito sandwiches.
Say that again.
Peanut butter and Dorito sandwiches.
That sounds good.
You
I
could
think
probably
you would
sell
be
us a Fat
surprised
Arnie's. Yeah.
what chefs eat at home and what they cook at professionally.
I am
It's
kinda,
not.
yeah.
It's not at all. What, no chef or no cook eats how they cook professionally.
Why is
Everybody-
that?
I think you're just on the run. You're just eating. I don't know. Just
I also heard something else. Erin, who's regular here, she's at Restoration Hardware, chef, and she says she doesn't eat any warm food. It's because she's always on the go, during service, and everything she eats is cold. So she even takes like food from here back, and she'll eat it. She'll let it get cold because that's now the way she
That's how-
prefers
yeah.
it.
yeah, you're just
Like,
kind of
what?
getting some protein in. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Which is another amazing restaurant. So how much high praise is that to have the
Yeah.
chef from there
She's been a big supporter. As
come
well,
in
for
here
sure.
and say like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's taking it for family meal. We have family meal in restaurants. If nobody knows what that is, just a lunch. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you do at China Dynasty?
I was the bartender.
Really?
You didn't know that fun fact about me?
No. That you're a bartender?
I was the only Caucasian bartender. Lane Avenue.
Nice. No, I had no idea.
Of course, Matt, what do you say? A Chardonnay.
Oh,
Mr. Chip, can you get me a Chardonnay? So yeah, then I eventually spoke a little bit of the language.
all right. I'm digging into the Apollonia. I mean, when I say it's stacked, right? I mean, it is stacked. And this your father had the decency to cut it into thirds. but,
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to be really hungry or very gluttonous to eat this in one sitting, which I would eat in one sitting because I believe I'm past that point in my life where like this is where and you could probably relate. I'm past the point in my life where I go, I'll save the other half for later. those days are gone. There is no later.
You're not trying to watch your girls figure it
No, I'll eat the rest of this tomorrow. No. Not at all.
Are these all the same sandwiches? Is that the
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They
same
are.
sandwich. Yep.
Yeah.
Boy Garden?
Okay.
Napkin? Need another napkin?
So, when you were putting together the Apollonia, in homage to The Godfather,
How much is the Godfather?
what went into the thinking as to what should be in it?
I did want it to be a little bit different. So Italian sub usually gets the banana peppers, and I always like giardiniera, and I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. Actually, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Giardina, I think it's
Close enough.
yeah. Yeah.
Chicago style.
But it still gives it same the acid, like for a well balanced sandwich. It's not something you would traditionally see on an Italian sub here. I just want everything we do. I just kind of want it to be a little bit different and original in a sense. So that was the thinking behind it. And there's a little bit of mayonnaise there. Not traditional, but I do like the creaminess of a little bit of mayonnaise on the sub.
I like mayonnaise. I like to dip my French fries in it.
Me too.
Me too.
Best. So, I had a full empanada, I'm eating a third of a sub. I've had one chicharron, and I'm stuffed.
The silence on the podcast is good in this scenario.
Yeah, right?
It means we're eating stuff in our face.
If this is making you want to come here, that's kind of the idea, because you really should. You're missing out. You're missing out. And I might add, reasonably priced. Right? I mean, it's a good deal.
It is. We still know that we're kind of in a dive bar setting, and we do want to be able to hit a price point that's fair to the customers and try and bring in that new crowd, but and there's actually a little pushback sometimes from Christopher. It's like, no, I don't want to raise the price. It's like, but then I bring out the spreadsheet, right? And I said, well, so there's a little bit of a compromise, but yeah, I think generally we are very reasonably priced compared to the quality you're getting, and the chicharron is you're getting a full pound of it, and there's different versions of it on the menu, but this one.
What do you mean? Different versions of it?
So he did a Hogfather, which was the pork belly sandwich, which really a lot of people made some great comments on that, and there's a 3/4 pound, and so they're all priced differently. But so this is the full 1 pound
Well, I
version.
noticed that on Instagram that there are, we jokingly have the guest bottle on Whiskey Business every week, a different bottle of whiskey every week. But you literally have guest sandwiches that show up on the menu for a brief time,
Yeah.
and then
like
go
this for a
away.
day. Yeah.
What's the thinking behind that?
Sometimes it's just I just wanted to do something different. I saw some ingredients like this could work, and then so I did it. So there's things that we had a special for the day. Literally, I think we put it up on Instagram we opened at 5, so I think it went up on Instagram at like 5:15, and then we sold it till 9, and that was it forever. It never came back. Never came back. Yeah.
Well, what if it's a hit? What if it's like?
And it was, but I don't.
But so how do you not say like, wow, that went well, that made money, that was successful? How do you not go back and do it again, or is it just the fact that you just want to stay in that window of limited items?
I do like the idea of just kind of doing what I want whenever I want to do it. But at the same time, I was also thinking of, well, how do I execute this? Because then business was picking up. We're getting busier every single week. So we're just playing catch up every single week at that point, and then trying to execute a dish or a sandwich that takes a little more time sometimes could be like, I don't know, we have a small kitchen. It could be a little bit hard to do. And then sometimes I just get
I was
bored.
going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Does the space limit you sometimes?
It does. We're
Yeah.
running into that problem now.
Success will do that.
Yeah.
Right? Success will
yeah.
do that.
But I still like the idea of the menu being small, it allows us to really focus on the few items that we have and do them well, without just putting items on there that we don't really care about, that aren't. There's no thought going behind it. So everything that we do is thoughtful.
Is there an item that, or a sandwich or something that you wish you could bring in here, but it wouldn't sell? But it's like one of your favorite things of all time that you wish you could sell here?
I do like tripa a lot. So it's like,
That's a very divisive fish.
yeah, no, tripa, the intestine.
Oh, the intestine.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
fried
I'm
intestine.
thinking of tripe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of tripe.
Tripe, yeah.
But the intestine. Yeah.
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 I do like
yeah.
that when it's done well, and I would like to do it. And I think it'd
How
be
do
limited.
how do you market that one?
I think for the people, we do have some people that come in and would just try anything. So I think you could do well. Limit to like 20, 25 for the day, I guess. But some kind of tripa sandwich would be.
And he's kind of dabbled in that a little bit with the liver pate, the bone mi.
I did a bun mi
Banh mi,
once.
yeah.
I did a lemongrass chicken banh mi, and I did the liver pate, and we put pate on there. But I was also scared that people wouldn't order it if they knew what pate was. So we didn't explain what pate was. We just put it on there, and I guess some people just look at it and like, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's good. But it is a liver spread, a chicken liver spread. It goes traditional on the sandwich.
Right.
My wife loves that.
Yeah.
I don't like pate.
You wouldn't know it's on. It's fantastic sandwich because I'm not a liver fan either, and I love the sandwich.
But it does add an element.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to be traditional in it, if I could.
Yeah.
Didn't want to butcher it. And highlight these sauces because I've had the chance now to try. Is there 4 of them? Mm-hmm. Whatever this one is.
Chimichurri.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so refreshing. Mm-hmm. And then this mayonnaise-based one.
That's our house Arnie sauce. So it's like a
That's on
mayo based, but pickle brine.
Is that on the burger?
That's on the burger.
That's on the burger. I thought so. Yeah.
Here,
yeah.
show it. Hold it up, Chris, for the
Burger, Chip, when you can eat this kind of food again, I'm going to
The
bring you here
chimichurri is
and
chunkier.
buy you anything.
Yes.
and
than
anything you
I'm
want.
used to having.
Then a puree,
You know,
yeah.
it's
Gives a texture.
it's good. Yeah, it's almost like a coleslaw consistency in a good way. I don't
Yeah.
want to make that.
You gotta
And then
taste
the hot
everything.
sauce.
Here's my gluttonous confession. Our buddy Bert's just hanging out there in the back over there in the corner.
Supporting my friends.
You're right, supporting your friends, and he had his little holiday
Oh yeah.
get together, and he had it here at Rafters, and we had Fat Arnie's food.
Yeah.
Here's my gluttonous confession of the podcast. Over the course of the 3 hours that I was here, I ate 6 empanadas. 6. I ate a half a dozen empanadas over the course of 3 hours.
They're all different.
Y'all different flavors. Yeah, he had a couple different flavors,
right?
but I ate 6 of them. 6 over the course of 3 hours.
Which was your favorite?
This one right
The-
now
the
that I'm
mojo
eating right
pork.
now, yeah,
Mojo
yeah,
pork.
without a doubt. But that's like picking a favorite child.
Right.
I mean, they were all really, really good,
Yeah.
really good, and yeah, it's just and I think
some pork.
Chip is risking his life right now.
What are you doing?
To try
Chip?
the.
he's having a little bit. It's not going to kill him.
Go ahead.
Just a little bit's not going to.
With that pork, this is my favorite sauce. That's a great sauce too. With that, I like the Arnie sauce on the pork belly. That's my personal favorite with that.
Not bad. Not bad. Chip, do what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself, but don't live afraid either.
Good. I like that.
We won't tell your
I
wife.
have to take some samples home. She would love this place. She's a foodie.
Yeah, your wife's a foodie and your wife's a good cook, so she would actually appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's the other question I have for you, Christopher. You obviously have an amazing skill set. And I just like to imagine and what if not your restaurant, another big restaurant wanted you to be their chef in a Michelin restaurant.
Well, that's a whole nother,
I
That's
know.
all different.
a whole nother level there.
I know it's a whole nother level, but come on.
He's going to leave us in a heartbeat.
I would make it happen somehow.
Would you abandon all this to do that? I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is I know that you want to expand and grow Fat Arnie's into something bigger and better, but is there a level of culinary skill and something in the culinary world that you dreamed of and dreamt of and wanted to be a part of and would still, if the opportunity arose, would you take it? It would be a sad day if this went away. So I hope that, God, that sounds mean. Right. It never happens. It sounds mean and selfish. But yeah.
No, that's. I would always go. I think I would go back. I think I still plan on going back. Most of my career is all fine dining. I always liked that the fine dining scene. I always liked working in those places. Mm-hmm. It was challenging, and I learned a lot really, really quickly. So I think eventually I would like to go back. Same thing, having the businesses, and just keep learning. There's just always so much to learn. You can go anywhere and just learn so much in such a short period of time. You go to the right place.
You know what the answer is, right? I mean, Fat Arnie's. You get Fat Arnie's.
We did have so the idea for Fat Arnie's is that each place would be its own little theme. So, say this place is like it is. Next place is a Fat Arnie's sandwich shop. Maybe there's a pizza place, Fat Arnie's, and then let's go a little higher in. And now it's not Fat Arnie's, it's Arnold's, and it's something nicer, in a sense. That would be kind of, I guess, my wheelhouse in a sense. I would really love to do something nicer.
So that's what I'm saying. When you do have aspirations of being that chef.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Don't work for somebody else.
Yeah.
You mentioned Michelin star.
I did.
So
what's you say? You're saying your boy can't be a Michelin star restaurant?
no, that's not what I'm. Well, not in Columbus.
Huh?
Michelin doesn't come to Columbus.
Right.
But
Which upsets me because it's a fucking tire. It's a Michelin. It's a tire. It's in Akron, Ohio, for crying out loud. I think it's in Akron, right? Michelin tire.
That's Goodyear.
Goodyear. Well, either way, Michelin, Goodyear. It's a tire, and they're rating restaurants. So yeah. Anyway, that's what you should do. I mean, that's what the
that would be really, really cool. I mean, I still keep in contact with a lot of my older coworkers that I used to work at Chapman's before Fat Arnie's when it closed, and then so I keep in contact with them. A lot of them had worked in Michelin star restaurants.
Chapman's was. Chapman's was.
Oh yeah.
Was
when
they were open, they were the shit.
Yeah.
They were the.
It was really nice. It was a cool place to work. Cool place to be. Cool place to work. I mean, I loved working there. Yeah. I think the whole. Yeah, in German Village. No, they closed after their lease ended, and he had decided that, what kind of makes sense. He decided after the 5 years that a restaurant opening another 5 years could be. There's a lot of uncertainty. Best maybe to go out on top instead of risking another 5 years.
And he had two other ventures.
He had two other ventures going on, and
yes.
So, but
yeah,
still, it was. I thought it was a cool way to go out. I guess just kind of go out on top instead of risking another 5 years.
No, you've only been here for 6 months.
Yeah,
So you can't leave yet. No intentions, just growing. Well, we at Whiskey Business wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
I respond to a lot of your posts on Instagram.
Yeah.
On a regular basis because I just like when the chicken sandwich. I had the chicken sandwich. When the chicken sandwich went away, I went. I did. I felt a food loss.
Yeah.
I mourned.
We got a lot of comments like that too.
It had its funeral. Yeah.
I mourned it. I mourned it. That's how good it is. So I wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
buddy. You know I love you like a brother. I'm your father, and I go way back. I'm glad to see this. This is kind of cool. I mean, yeah, you do this, but ultimately it's this.
Yeah.
Right? And that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing in life.
Yeah.
To have. And you should count your blessings that you do.
And I wish my other son could have been here today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was busy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's another
2
busy
Beardmans at the same
is.
time is a lot. I don't know if I can handle 3 Beardmans.
Three's a crowd.
So thank you guys so much. There is no guest bottle. Thank you for the drinks. as well.
Absolutely.
I got the 4 roses.
You got the 4 roses. Bert got the 4 roses. Bert's doing very well for himself lately. So
Semi-retired life.
semi-retired.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love Bert. Bert's been on the podcast.
Yeah.
Bert was on the early whiskey business podcast, like when there was no videos.
Me too.
On purpose. So were you.
Yeah.
On purpose.
On purpose.
All right. John Whitney, thank you so much. Nice to have you back. Chip, I'm glad you got to sample a little something. A little bit of something. Greg Hansberry on the audio side, and gentleman, Christopher Beardman II. Thank you so much. My name is Dino Tripodis. Until the next bottle or the next empanada. See ya.